General Flynn matters, but what about innocent people on death row? Everybody's all up in arms. Oh, get General Flynn off. He was wrongly, they spied and they made him, coerced him into lying and this and that. And okay, I'm not here to dispute that. But I just wish that there was more attention put on people that may be innocent who are sitting on death row, just as an example. I mean, there's all sorts of other things that we can be up in arms about. And yes, a government or a federal agency like the FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigations, no, they should not have done what they did. I'm not here to say that what they did was right. But, if we put time and energy into things that are, just as important. I mean, some people think that General Flynn and what happened to him is important. I'm not saying it is or isn't important to me, but there are people that are sitting on death row that never committed a crime in their life, including what they're sitting on death row for. They were framed, or somebody, said they saw them when they didn't. All sorts of things. This person could have been living their lives as innocent as can be, and next thing you know, they're caught up in something that they don't even understand or know anything about. But now they've landed on death row. So, I mean, I think that we could put our energy and bring things to a level where everybody knows about it, or we can be discussing it and finding ways of getting people released from prison that are sitting on death row. Why isn't that rising to the level of importance like, say, a General Flynn? Is his life or his freedom more important? And his life isn't even in jeopardy. It's him going to prison for, I think, is it 6 months? We're talking about people that are sitting on death row in confinement for a crime that they never committed. I don't know about anybody else, but I take exception to that. I have a problem with that. I don't like that. That is concerning to me. Free General Flynn. He was wrongly the FBI. Okay. The FBI is just one more organization that does investigations. And I'm not here to beat up the FBI or anything like that. What I'm here to do is to bring an awareness, to maybe make people think, well, you know what, that's true. We are putting a lot of energy into just one single person. And it's being televised, and it's like this big thing, and everybody's talking about it. Well, I guess people sitting on death row, they're not worth airtime, because I know there are people sitting on death row. It's a fact that didn't commit the crime, and you know why? Because they've been released in the past. But that's not all of them. Some have already been executed. But yet we worry about somebody who either lied or didn't lie to the Federal Bureau of Investigations. I mean, are we being serious here? Okay, let's see. Lying and doing 6 months, or telling the truth, and then getting your life, your freedom taken away from you, and ultimately your life. Meaning somebody on death row. I mean, it just really boggles the mind that there's all of this hoopla and all of this discussion around this person. And granted, nobody should have their freedom taken away if they didn't do something. But I mean, really? You have people that have sat on death row for 20 years. You have people that had stays of execution, and then, they were just hours away from being executed. I mean, let's be real.